I want to show you how HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and King Kong interact with one another. Let's go through this together. Hey, welcome to another video. I'm Peter. If it's your first time here and you want to learn to code and you want to stay motivated to reach that goal and change your life, then start now by subscribing and click the little bell icon so you don't miss anything. It can be very frustrating and confusing trying to understand how HTML and CSS and JavaScript all interact together, which one does what is this, what is that, how does it all go together? So I thought that I would explain it to you using King Kong, the Eiffel Tower, and a small little magic lizard. Welcome, faithful coders, to our story. I'd like to introduce you to our first player today, who is going to be the technical video backdrop. Of course, his only role in life is to make you feel comfortable and have you think, maybe all technical video backdrops aren't necessarily so stark and authoritative. Who knew? Now comes the next player, the grass, who's got a tiny bit of gradient overlay to him to add a little bit of depth, but outside of that is just kind of a bit player in our drama today. Of course, we all know who's coming in next, don't we? Yes, of course, it's the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower, how are you doing today? Eiffel Tower? Well, it doesn't look like the Eiffel Tower is very interactive at all, just kind of standing there, static and so forth. Of course, then the one guy comes over and says, "Hey, Eiffel Tower, how about one of those awesome, Hawaiian grass skirts for you?" "Oh, yes, that looks much better. And maybe one of those cool flowery leis and maybe one of those Polynesian flowers up here. Hey, you look fantastic now, don't you? I just love how you look." Nothing from Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower? Well, still a little bit static and not very interactive at all. Well, of course, now our next character is going to be King Kong. "Hey, King Kong, how are you doing today?"
King Kong says, "Hey, I'm doing great. I just came by. I just want to do a little bit of dancing. I saw this beautiful Eiffel Tower over here. I thought to myself, hey, do you want to maybe do some dancing? Hey, come on, now let's get a little bit crazy tonight. Come on, Eiffel Tower. Let's trip the light fantastic. We can do the cha-cha. I don't know, foxtrot. Yeah, come on. Well, hey, Eiffel Tower is not interactive at all. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit."
Well, luckily, here comes the hero of our show. It's, of course, going to be the Magic Lizard. "Hey, Magic Lizard, how are you doing?" It's, of course, one of those magic lizards that has one of those kind of real thick magic wands and kind of a pinkish purple outline. You know the one. And the Magic Lizard says,
"Hey, everybody, I'm just going to come over here and work my little magic on this kind of static but otherwise quite beautiful creation that we have here. Watch this. Bring, 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 and then I'm going to disappear. Wow! Goodbye."
And then the Eiffel Tower says,
"Hey, I had no idea that I would be so lovely. Oh, c'est magnifique to be dancing the trip de light fantastic. Hey, Eiffel Tower, let's get together and we'll do some dancing now. Let's dance together. And hey, you are all interactive now. I love this. I love to dance with you. Eiffel Tower, you are... Oh, you're so light on your feet, Monsieur Kong. I had no idea. Where did you ever learn to dance so beautifully well?" "Well, I did take a correspondence course in ballroom dancing." "Well, it certainly shows. You're so light on your feet. Ooh la la, c'est magnifique."
Well, and so now we can see that being interactive instead of static is a much more enjoyable thing, especially for King Kong. He likes it like this. He didn't like it at all when the Eiffel Tower wasn't doing anything. And so it's time to come to the moral of the story now, faithful coders. Well, we know, of course, that the Eiffel Tower, by itself, just standing there, looking okay, but not looking fantastic yet, is the HTML. Very sturdy, very dependable, but not as beautiful as it could be once it gets the lei and the grass skirt and that Polynesian flower on top of it. That's the CSS. The CSS makes the HTML look beautiful, doesn't it? Yes. And of course, the hero of our show today is the fabulous Magic Lizard, who's played by JavaScript. JavaScript makes everything beautiful and interactive
Everything's better with JavaScript. It makes it so that we can dance the night away. Doesn't it, King Kong?
Yes, it does. Here we go. Let's dance the night away.
And so just remember, the moral of this story, faithful coders, is that when you want to have the end user being extremely satisfied with their experience, you want to use as much JavaScript as you can so that it's interactive for them. Isn't that right, King Kong? And King Kong says,
Yes, I just love it. I just love it.
ta-da!
Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Later, Gators.
King Kong say, leave like, spread love. Spread love.